y'all? What's good? Welcome back to another one. You already know we gonna keep these videos coming. Today we are reacting to creepy, strange. You already know we like to get into on this channel. So you enjoy that, like the video, subscribe, or post notifications on, all that good stuff. And we do got a lot of good clips for today, man. So grab your snacks, all that good stuff, and let's get into it.
This man right here is an incarnated angel, or what people refer to as a prophet or a messenger.
The best teacher is yourself. You know, you do your homework and you teach yourself. That's the best teaching around. I don't care who. Somebody think they this and that. The best teacher is yourself. I be trying to tell people about going back inside. Some people like, man, I just don't get it. I don't get it. How you really go back inside? So I'm gonna walk you down this road right here. You ready? When you're going back inside, you can just lay down. Every time you free your mind, you clear your mind, you're medic. You're freeing your mind. You let them go out this outside world out here. You bringing all your thoughts out, or you bringing all your thoughts in, because everything is coming back inside. See, right now we outside. We keep looking outside everything out here. That's why it's so nasty out here, and we won't look back inside ourselves. So here's a simple way to look back inside yourself. Close your eyes and start thinking. And you start thinking about good times. You start going backwards. So you start playing your days back. This is where we all mess up at. We go lay down, we start thinking about good things, and we'll get, for males, we'll get back to like, oh man, I remember Big Booty Judy or something like that. And suddenly you start thinking, and you will stop right there when you're walking down the hallway. See, you got all these doors inside your head. Inside the temple, walking through your hallway, you got all these doors inside. And you get to the one door, Big Booty Judy, that door, you stop. And then you enter that door, and then you dream going somewhere else. That's what be happening for the female. Same thing. You dream about some Hollywood star, something like that, and you stop. So you never keep going back. Keep going back. What you have to do when you're walking through the hallways, when you come through the hallways like that, you keep going the hallway. You see Big Booty Judy, you put your blinders on. You don't see it. You keep on walking back. You keep on walking back. You keep on walking back, because the hallway's like a spiral going backwards inside your brain. Because it's like a pyramid is walking through the hallways. Darkness. To the halls of Menti, to the Akashic records. You have to walk back inside, because when you walk back inside, you walk back at the 0 point. Going back to 0 point is the same thing going inside inner earth itself. Because you have to be right before you go into inner earth. People ain't been in there, because you got to go through the darkness to go to the underground or the underworld. Because the underworld is really the fifth dimension, heaven, what you call heaven. See, everything's been reversed. We got to go into the underworld back inside. That's what I told you. I've been telling you, everything is reversed. So you got to go back inside yourself. When you go back inside yourself, you can keep walking forward. You keep going further and further. You go back to your high school. You keep going, just keep going. Go back to junior high. Go all the way back to the little baby. Just keep going back. Now you can stop looking, see what you was doing, your baby, but no, keep on going back further. Go on back. Keep on rewinding back. Just rewinding your mind back. Rewinding your mind back. Next thing you know, you're back into your mama womb. Now you can see what your mama been doing. This is how I used to tell my mama before I was even born. When she was pregnant, I knew stuff. She like, how you knew that you weren't born? Because I went back. I know how to go back inside. I went back inside. So you can go back inside. Next thing you know, you go back into the egg. Boom, you can back into split in two. Now you're back inside your dad too, and your mom. Now you know everything about your dad life and your mom life. You want to know who your dad is? You can do it by going backwards. If you don't know, you never met your parents. Going backwards inside yourself, you can find out exactly who they is. You can find out everything by going backwards. Keep going further. You want to go further? Go back past them, back into their mother, their father life. Keep going. Want to go further? Go back to their father, their mother life. Want to go back in generations? Keep going back. You can do this because your DNA does not stop. Your DNA is connected to the planet. Go back ancestor years. This is how people don't believe what I be saying when I say I can go into Rome and I can go right there. Because one of my ancestors been right through there. I can go back to anywhere on the planet. I can keep traveling. I do with my celestial being, my ancestors. You know, we one with everything. We knows this. See, they got all this stuff out here, this new age bull crap, some bull crap. Got y'all keep looking outside yourself, looking way out there for something else. And I keep telling you to come back inside yourself. Don't keep coming on the nature, replant your feet. I can't say too much. I keep giving you little by little. Now I guess I can go a little harder now. See, you be looking outside yourself for somebody else to come get you or help you or save you. Only people you dealing with is archons. It's demonic beings, the ones that's against you, that don't like humanity, because they don't want you to rise up because you fell down. They don't want you to rise up. They don't want you to wise up. They're gonna keep you in that state of mind where you're gonna be looking outside yourself.
That's deep, man. That's deep, man. Like, cause some people like only thing they remember is like good time. Nobody can really go back to when they was born, when you came out the womb. Like, you don't have that memory, do you? You don't. Nobody can really reach that far back to when they was coming out their mom womb. They don't remember that. Nobody really remember it for real. You probably can remember a little bit, but not for real. I know I can't. Right? So that's deep, man. So in order for us to even get to that point, you really gotta put in the work to even go back that far. Cause I know we're able to do that. You know. So, and then we got these certain foods, and this is why they want to like mess up our memory and stuff, right? That's why they got you scrolling all day doing that. You gotta exercise your brain more, man, for real. Cause we are actually capable of doing that for real. Maybe we need to take a little herbs or something to get our memory back. You know, you should be able to go backwards like that. Like how did that happen to you? You can't even remember that. That's not good. It's not good at all, man. So yeah.
Like TikTok, we're starting to learn the terminologies and the word usage for court and for the police officers and for the sheriffs, so we can now protect ourselves. I hope that this video brings truth to light. Run that video, comment below, share this with someone you love, care, and respect. The hard way, another judge runs from the question. The judge cannot admit to Admiralty jurisdiction. Do you know why? I don't. Well, we about to find out. Run it, comment below. Let's get it.
Another judge runs from the Sixth Amendment.
And it'll answer, well, close to 1,000 pages. It has those questions outlined in there. You're expected to know
Are those Michigan court rules, is that statutory law?
I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you, sir. All I'm going to do, lastly, she has a valid driver's license, Constable. All I'm going to do, lastly, is give you the dates that we have.
Your Honor, there is no international contract. We've asked the prosecutor to produce an international contract that would bind me to this statutory proceeding. And I'm not aware of any contract. In the absence of such contract, I motion that we dismiss this case.
I've already
Yes.
dismissed that motion.
Yeah.
You can move to the circuit court, and you can appeal my decision as it relates to that. File a motion. I'm going to give you a date. Where that motion is going to have to be due. I will entertain that. I'll give the people a date on their response if they choose to respond.
I do not wish to continue or delay this any further. There's been no evidence presented to substantiate any kind of jurisdiction in this case. This is our second time. I've asked for this the first time, and there's been no evidence of any jurisdiction. And I don't understand why, you're insisting on, moving to another court date, and we have not addressed this very basic and fundamental issue of jurisdiction. I don't understand why we are delaying this any further.
We don't have to delay it any further. I can put a warrant out for your arrest.
Under what grounds? Under what basis are you putting a warrant out for my arrest? And you
I didn't say I was going to put a warrant. I said if you're telling the court that you're not going to come back to any court dates, then that's up to you.
I don't wish to delay this any further. There has been no proof of jurisdiction. There is no live injured party. There's a claim that the city of Detroit is an injured party, but I'm not aware of any international agreements or contracts that I've entered into with the city of Detroit, and the prosecutor can't provide that. And it seems like there's a bias going on here, because flat on his face, the prosecutor hasn't even spoken on this issue. And you just insist that we move to another court date. And I don't understand. I mean, your oath of office is to uphold the Constitution.
What you're saying in essence, right? What you're saying in essence is that I don't have any authority.
I'm asking you to prove your authority.
Huh? I'm not
asking you to prove your authority. I'm trying to understand where your authority is coming from. And you're failing.
Read the Michigan court rules. Read your statutes. Read the Constitution over again, and you'll find that.
As I said before, I'm not asking you for legal advice or
and the Michigan Constitution.
You have, if you have a legitimate jurisdiction, I'm asking you, is it a criminal jurisdiction under statutory law, or is it under the common law?
All right, we're gonna give them a trial.
And you will not answer that question.
Well, we'll give them a jury trial date.
Wow.
August 9th, 2022.
Your Honor, we cannot proceed until I understand the nature and cause of the action against me.
I'm going to say this one last time to you, sir. Go, and if you want to speak to the court, if you have any objection to the court and these dates, and if you don't feel that these dates are lawful, and if you, whatever your claim is that you're stating, you speak to the court through motions. And I want that, and those motions that you're entertaining on the record right now, I've dismissed some of them already. I want you to file those motions with the court.
Under no basis
so that the court can read your motion and make a ruling and give the city attorney an opportunity to respond. If you do it the proper way, you might learn something. Even if they show you documentation like it is in black and white, you're not going to believe that anyway.
I still have this same question that you keep failing to answer, and without that question being understood,
and that's it. I'm done talking about it. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to send
let the record show that the judge has refused.
Listen, sir, don't interrupt me again. Okay, don't interrupt me again. Let's send a motion date for.
I do not consent.
Please do not say anything else, sir. I know you said.
Sir, I'm exercising my Sixth Amendment right. The Sixth Amendment, exercise of an amendment right cannot be converted into a crime, sir.
I'm holding you in contempt of court, sir.
As I stated before, I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the court.
I'm not going to deal with you. You're going to jail.
Pursuant to
I'm holding your client. Well, Mr. Berry, you are, I guess, not representing this client because this client is probably. Do you want the representation of a lawyer, sir, at this point now, sir? Because now you're looking at 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. Do you want the representation or not?
Please let the record show that I have attempted to understand the jurisdiction of this court, and this court has refused me that answer. And apparently, it is a jurisdiction only understood to bar members and licensed attorneys. And this is a direct violation of the Constitution, and I do not consent. I do not agree. Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt.
It's too late.
I've merely asked a very basic, simple question, and you have refused to answer it. I feel as though the court is trying to constrain me to an unfair plea in absence of my understanding of the nature and cause of the action against me.
I'm going to order you to report to the Wayne County Jail today.
I do not accept.
Sir, please don't. I told you don't say. I'm going to add some more days if you keep on talking. You already got 30 days.
I don't understand, sir.
I'm adding more if you keep on talking. Please do not say anything else. It says here, after the court determines whether criminal or civil contempt proceedings are appropriate, the court must determine whether the contempt was direct or indirect. If the contempt was committed during its sitting and in the immediate view and presence of the court, the contempt is direct, and the court may summarily make a finding of contempt and punish the contempt. So I'm determining that this is criminal intent, the contempt. I am determining that it was done during the sitting of the court. On the record now, I've asked the young man, Mr. Jamil Lockhart, or as he has on here, Jamil of the family Lockhart, to continually not interrupt. The court is trying to set dates so that Mr. Lockhart's motions, if he wants to, or any of his pleadings can be preserved in
That judge he really didn't even care, man. He even tried with him. Yo, L judge, man.
This is
This man right here.
A girl will always try to add your.
Remember Lil Tay? Lil Tay. Oh, the Chinese girl? Yeah, you remember Lil Tay? Yeah.
You have 5 fingers for the 5 elements. The skull corresponds with the elements. The jaw is the earth. Water goes in the mouth. Air goes through the nose. Fire is light, which goes through the eyes. And spirit/ether is the 3rd eye. 5 points on the body for the 5 elements. The 4 elements are 4 vibrational states of the ether. Spirit or ether is the most important element. This is why it's always on the top. The satanic pentagram is spirit on the bottom, because Satanists are materialists. The word scared is sacred for a reason, because they want you to be scared of all of the sacred symbols. This is not an evil symbol. It represents the 5 elements of creation. This is why it is on the front cover of my book. You have 5 fingers for the 5 elements. The skull corresponds with the elements. The
idiotic behavior by human beings on this planet in the 21st century. In the 21st century, no less, we got people fighting over fairy tales. This is why the aliens don't talk to us. They're step back looking at this. They're saying these people are literally slaughtering each other and killing each other's babies in the streets because of a fairy tale that was written by a human being, a man. A flesh and blood man puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like you and me. They never said God wrote this. They tell you the name of the person that supposedly wrote the text. And it's all inspired by God. Well, I can inspire myself to do anything I want. I can inspire myself to pick up this glass. And guess what? The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a prophecy. I'm gonna drink the water. Prophecy fulfilled. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Idiotic behavior by human beings.
That is real, man. We are literally in control of our lives, man, you know. So take control. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for no savior to help you, man. You are in control. So do the things necessary to get where you want to be in life. Simple as that, man.
I found this little basement. It's freaking weird. Oh my god!
So I just moved into this house and I found this little room right here, and every time at night I keep hearing noises from the closet.
If you came here to kill me, clap your hands. Well, that wasn't clapping your hands, that was more like just... Okay, I'm sorry.
To my hotel room and immediately see this. You see that line under the door? What is this? What is this? Maybe it's a kind of service. What? Is this a smuggling tunnel? What is this? What the fish snatcher? Let's see what's going on here. This is crazy. This is a hotel. Let's stick it all the way in. What's that? What the fish net?
I found this little basement. It's freaking weird.
Let me show you some things that has been happening around the world. This is a tornado in Jensen Beach, Florida.
No, we just gotta wait till it passes.
You look how big that is and like how dark. Jesus. Everybody gotta stop and see that, boy. That's like God coming through, literally. That's God coming through. Did y'all know about this massive landslide that just happened in China? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Another landslide in the Philippines, y'all. Remember I showed you that lady that tried to stop the landslide? Here's another. Yeah, well, this is another one. Y'all see the kids? Oh, she got a baby running out of there. Boy, look at this. You want to go vacation in the Maldives? Nah, it ain't happening. Look at that. Yeah, not happening. You heard them? Let's go. India wasn't safe from no landslide either, y'all. Look at this. Heavy rains cause landslide, more landslide. And you would think this is a tornado, but this is actually another food plant in Texas that got taken down, y'all. So weather's got it bad, food industry's got it bad, farmers got it bad. Yeah, the whole world is going through it, y'all. So that means we got it bad. So Usher knew what he was talking about. Yeah, Usher knew what he was talking about when he said we got it bad. He was ahead of his time, y'all. Definitely. So the world's got it bad right now. I hope you guys are staying in high spirits, you guys, because again, this is the great cleanse, the great cleanse. Y'all see God everywhere. Everybody's stopping for God to work. How you gonna stop God do what God do? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
This old lady thought she had lost everything during the...
Which side are you on? Flat Earth or Globe Earth? Psst, for everyone that believes in Flat Earth, you're not crazy. People before us believed in it, and people after us will continue to believe in it. These are all books before we were born proving that the Earth is flat. 1881, 1885, 1900. This was also published in the 1900s. 1901, 1906, 1909, 1914, 1915, 1919, and finally 1922. That's not even all the books, you guys. And if you're interested in knowing what's beyond the ice walls and you don't feel like reading, I summarized this whole book on my YouTube page, as well as this book, Worlds Beyond Antarctica. And this book was actually made during our time. So yeah, we picked the right side. Which side are you on? Flat Earth or Globe Earth?
The world's most creative invention. This car add-on, invented at the beginning of the last century, is called the car catcher. After colliding with a person, it immediately activates a device to protect the pedestrian and lifts the person off the ground to avoid causing harm to the pedestrian. And this baby cage, invented in 1920, is even more ingenious. Back then, the British believed that children should get as much fresh air as possible to strengthen their bodies. So they placed such cages in front of the windows, allowing children to breathe fresh air in the cage when their parents didn't feel like going outside and preferred to stay indoors. This anti-thief security case, invented in 1960, is amazing. If someone on the street tries to steal your briefcase, the bag will automatically extend 3 iron rods to stop the thief from going further. Additionally, your own hand is fixed to the suitcase, making it impossible for the thief to steal the bag. Which of these creative and practical inventions do you find to be the most useful? The world's most creative invention.
The car one. The car one's definitely useful.
This man robbed a bank for $1, and the reason why will shock you. James Verone, a 65-year-old man, went to a bank teller with a note that said, "This is a robbery. Hand me $1." After that, he simply sat down on a chair and waited for the police to arrive. Before the robbery, he notified the local newspaper that he was going to rob the bank. The newspaper first didn't believe him, but later visited him in prison for an interview. James had spent many years as a truck driver for Coca-Cola, but his life took a tragic turn when he lost his job due to health issues. This unfortunate situation led to him losing his health insurance, which has left him in a really difficult situation. When he visited a doctor for a routine checkup, he was diagnosed with cancer. His entire world seemed to crumble into pieces. Since he didn't have a job and no health insurance, he couldn't pay for the important surgery he needed. So he had no chance but to rob the bank so he could get health care in prison. What are your thoughts on this? This man robbed a bank for $1.
America ain't nothing. That's messed up. It's America. Oh, that's why people be going through stuff like this, man.
People are waking up, you guys. People are waking up. Religious people at that. Listen to this pastor. He even knows about the underground bunkers, y'all. Listen to him.
24 is going to be very chaotic. It's going to be weird. There's some weird movies coming out. How many guys saw the recent movie Leave the World Behind? Anybody saw that movie there? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, all these... Am I watching a movie or is this a documentary realistic thing? And then I'm seeing Mark Zuckerberg just spent $100 million building a house in Hawaii with a nuclear bunker. What does he know that the rest of the world doesn't know about? Talk about the timing. Oh, accidentally, coincidentally, a week after that movie comes out, a new movie comes out. What's the name of that movie? Civil War. Leave the world behind. Our power grid in America hasn't been updated. 75% of it hasn't been updated in 50 years. And you're kind of talking about that. Then you're pitting whites against blacks. There's a line in the movie that says, Dad, you know if something goes down, we can't trust these white people. I know that's something both you and Mom agree on. Why do you put that line in the movie, Barack? And you were helping with the script. Why would you put that in the movie? Why would you put that in the movie? Barack, weren't you the same guy that gave a talk at the DNC in 2004 about bringing people together? What happened to that guy?
People are waking up. People are realizing the illusion that they have been living, the lies that this matrix has been presented to them. And now panic is going to ensue. 2024, it just started and you see everything that's going amok, y'all. And like I keep saying, it's going to get a lot more interesting. Religious people know it. You see it. Religious has fallen big time this year from TD Jakes and these pastors that y'all be seeing turning demonic and everything like that. Kenneth Copeland, all these people are getting outed. It's falling down one by one. In 2024, it's probably going to happen en masse, y'all. All I can say is get your popcorns ready. And if you're vegan, get your fruits ready. Because, yeah, it's about to get a lot more interesting. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share this video for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. You already know what to do, y'all. Keep up with me on my other accounts, especially on my YouTube where I go deeper.
Watch carefully. In a unique operation, an excavator takes aim at a water pipe. This isn't random destruction, but a deliberate action for a greater purpose. The pipe bursts under the excavator's force, creating a spectacle of water shooting upwards like man-made fountains. The excavator, seemingly unsatisfied with the flow, digs more aggressively, breaking the pipe entirely open. Water shoots upwards, creating artificial fountains. But this destruction serves a purpose. The targeted pipe is the main line of a town, crucial for supplying water to the entire community. Now, due to upstream issues requiring urgent repair, the pipe must be intentionally ruptured here to prevent water flow to the damaged section, allowing for safe repairs. After the upstream repairs, this section will be fixed, restoring the town's water supply. This method, while appearing complex, is an ingenious solution to a challenging utility problem, highlighting the creativity needed in such situations. Watch carefully. In a unique operation, an excavator.
If you're watching this video, it's because it resonates with you. Stop waiting on the perfect moment. You're the one that creates the perfect moment. Time for you to step out of your comfort zone. Do something you never did before. Who cares if nobody else around you had the same mindset as you? Who cares? You do you. Shine your light. Don't dim it for nobody. Because I guarantee you, if you follow your soul, focus on what you want to do, you're going to be thanking yourself later down the line. If you get up tomorrow and say, you know what, I'm starting my business today. Not tomorrow, today. I can unlock new opportunities for you just for stepping in the unknown. So what are you waiting for? Be great. Spiritual member. To the spiritual community, I got my t-shirts out right now. We have shirts for the gods, and we have shirts for the goddesses.
And my dad, being a Freemason, he was chaplain of his lodge. In a nutshell, they would claim to be a social club that has ritual. If a brother Mason commits a murder or treason, they're obliged basically to look after their own. The headquarters for a lot of those in New Zealand, there's two main areas. One is Havelock North, Masonic ritual abuse. The ritual abuse happened in a Masonic lodge. Trouble is, a lot of police are members of the Masonic lodges as well. And my dad, being a Freemason, he was chaplain of his lodge.
Underground city in America. underground
That's
city in
interesting that they
America.
even got undergrounds like this. Like, why do y'all need this?
So you thought that underground cities were fake? Oh no, they definitely real. And what you see behind me is the Darren Kuyu underground city. Now this is one of many underground cities that are still out there in the world that haven't been discovered yet. And this one was discovered accidentally when a man knocked down the wall of his basement. And when the archaeologists arrived, they revealed that this city was 18 stories deep and it had everything necessary for underground life, including schools, chapels, and even stables. It's said to be almost 3,000 years old and could hold up to 20,000 people. So when
That's
them solar
crazy.
flares come, I might have to take a trip to Turkey. What do y'all think? Leave in the comments below for
Them
part
solar
2.
flares is almost here.
So you thought that?
Yeah, these are the tunnel entrances down here in Vegas, man. I don't want to get too close because I respect, I mean, there's people that live here, you know? And like I'm saying, Caesar's Palace, that's right where we were, and that's where the opening comes, you know? The opening comes up, but this is the main entrance. Do people know about the tunnels under Vegas? We're right here by Caesar's Palace, man. And that thing is a direct link down into the tunnels, like you can see straight down. Yeah, these are the tunnel entrances down here in Vegas, man. I don't want to get too close because I respect, I mean, there's people that live here, you know?
Y'all asked for a slowed down version of the underground city, so don't let it flop. There is all kinds of businesses and warehouses down here.
Wow.
Big trucks. There are miles and miles of roads. You can get lost very easily. Here comes a semi. Finally at my destination. But look,
Keep going.
there is also railroad tracks down here.
Just imagine
Y'all asked for a
how
slowed
big it
down
really
version
is
of the
down there.
underground city, so don't let it flop.
It's crazy. Like, why? Why do they really need this? And it don't even look like, you know, it can be hoping out people. It just look like something else strange is going on down there, you know?
Did you know there's a whole other city underneath downtown Seattle? This is the original city dating back to the 1800s. When Seattle was first built, it was constructed at or below sea level, causing it to flood often. So after the Great Fire of 1889, it was decided that it would be rebuilt above the flood line. During the rebuild, the old building still operated below, as new streets were formed above. The gaps between the two would be connected using ladders. In 1909, fears of the bubonic plague closed the underground streets, although illegal operations would continue. It was abandoned around World War II, and today, these underground systems are open for tours. Many spooky legends have been shared about these tunnels, and ghosts have been spotted. It's said that a phantom horse-drawn carriage travels these old streets, and some can hear the sounds of the hooves. Other ghosts include a lady in white, phantom woman near the old brothels, a ghostly bank teller, and dark figures who hide in the shadows. Let us know in the comments if you would visit here. Did you know there's a whole other city
that runs all the way to Maine, to Washington, D.C., to Colorado? It's fully stocked. It runs completely underground. And you can see they've been hauling tons of military equipment. You know, they're stocking all these bases. Now, the other thing is the railroad system here is also very strategic. They're bringing in boxcar loads and they're dump shipping here, and they can really deliver to all these locations, which these locations go all the way to Area 51. These locations go all the way to Washington, D.C. There's access underneath
It's crazy that we don't even think about things like this until it's shown to us. What's y'all's thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments.
That is true, bro. Nobody's thinking of stuff like that, right? That's crazy. He said it go all the way to the White House. Why do I need to be worried about a White House? What are y'all really doing? That's crazy.
This is underground, man. I don't even have signal on my phone. If there's something, I can't even call 911. It's a whole city down here, man. It's a whole city. It's ridiculous. This shit big as hell. Yeah. This is underground, man.
He said this is where the foods are stored.
San Diego, California. How does moderate rain cause this? How does moderate rain cause this? That's crazy. Like, California never used to rain. It never used to rain in California. And now California is flooding? Y'all never used to get water and now it's flooding? I used to live in San Diego. Bro, I was like 20 minutes away from National City. And now they're getting floods? Look at all that sand and that dirt, boy. That is a children's playground now. Bro, how does this happen on what? On the high point 2 of the interstate? That's crazy. It must be the fact that California is sinking as to how much water got it. Is she in? They're driving in the car. Look at, she's videotaping. They're driving in the car. She's videotaping, and that car is done. Look at the sky, y'all. It's a clear blue. It's a clear blue day. This was rain? Nah. How does that happen with moderate rain weather? In San Diego, were you guys aware that that storm was coming? Because, man, that just came out of nowhere. Kind of like what's been happening to Florida and all these other states, truth be told. Like all these things happening around winter, flood, rain, hurricanes, tornadoes, all these things, this is abnormal. And this is really showing you that the planet is going through a shift right now, y'all. This is not fear-mongering. I'm only presenting information. We see the planet going through a change and there's nothing we can do.
The reason why dogs do this is because they are not aware of themselves. They have a one-way consciousness. They operate purely off instinct and off the 5 senses. Humans, however, possess a two-way consciousness, which is a very advanced consciousness. We are self-aware of our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual state. We are aware of ourselves. This is considered to be a divine consciousness. When you remove the N for a D, it becomes divide, because we have a divided two-way consciousness. Consciousness is genderless. It has no physical gender. The body has gender. We are the consciousness inside of the physical vessel. Now, this consciousness is considered as God in the ancient times. Early Christian artwork reflect consciousness is in the brain, which is God. This is why Jesus says the kingdom of God is within you. And this is why it also says, ye are gods, you are all sons of the Most High. Humans are very, very advanced, and we have the ability to take a non-physical thought in our mind and manifest it into a physical reality. No other species can do such a thing. Humans are the gods of this realm. This book is going to let you know how powerful you truly are and everything you need to know. The link is in the bio.
What in the Kanye West did he just release? I honestly refuse to believe this is him anymore. This is a trailer for his new album that's dropping soon, and there is a lot of demonic imagery. At his listening party, we heard him expose everything and anything, so I was kind of excited to see what was going to happen in this album, but this was the last thing I was expecting. Weirdly enough, when it's Kanye's part in this song, it doesn't even sound like him. Listen to this.
A Ferrari, offset with this Cuban link. You think she was Cardi? Go 3 gang leaders with me all times. I don't know who else. Tell me who them ho Jewish bitch, I just fuck.
Copyright. Is he gonna play the whole song? Well, he can play the whole song.
This frozen alligator is actually still alive. Some parts of the United States get particularly cold in the winter, causing even the swamps where alligators live to freeze. However, the animals are not accidentally shock frozen, but are deliberately frozen. The alligators instinctively know what to do when they notice the water starts freezing. They enter the water accurately at the right moment and stick their snout upwards so that they can still breathe and get oxygen when the surface of the water turns to ice. Then they fall into a state called dormancy, which has similarities to hibernation. Because they are cold-blooded, their body temperature adapts to the environment and all their body functions and metabolism are reduced to a minimum for survival to save energy. In this state, they can survive 2 to 3 months without any food and drink. As soon as the water thaws again, they wake up from their sleep, and with rising temperatures, their metabolism rises again. Alligator species, which originate from southern areas where temperatures are above freezing all year round, do not have these instincts and would freeze under such circumstances. This frozen alligator is actually still alive.
Erin Claudia and her husband bought a 200-year-old flat. They started refurbishing it and remodeling it and found out it had a dark and creepy secret. Some people believe someone was trying to hide something here. Check this out.
Then yeah, you'd be my model. And then under the stairs, we knocked it through. Don't make noises! And then you look through the hole. It is just a fucking staircase. What the fuck? And a door. Don't make noises. I have to fucking live here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. We weren't gonna. Well, it's gone.
Shine the light down there? Shine the light down there. Alright. Through even further.
How the fuck did you get through that hole? With great difficulty. I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. Right, let's go. Shut up. Okay. What you're
Have
seeing
you got a
goes
mask?
down.
You don't know what's down here.
I haven't got what else to do.
If you have a look, it goes down even further.
What, another staircase?
Yeah.
Shut up, man. What?
Okay.
What?
It's as big as your flat down here.
Oh my god.
They continue on investigating and remodeling the house, and they found a secret room.
Okay.
What?
It's as big as your flat down here.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
There's a door there that goes out onto the street.
Shut up.
What the heck? Why hide this room?
Finally found the secret room.
Erin Claudia and her husband bought a 200-year-old flat. They started refurbishing it.
Crazy, man.
And found out it had a dark and creepy secret.
So, did y'all hear about that massive flood that's going on in San Diego? Yeah, and it's not looking pretty. It got so bad to the point to where people were getting swept away from huge waves. They just got swept away by that wave, by the way. Now, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
That's crazy.
Where them people just go?
I don't know what they
And where did that
did.
massive wave come from?
And it's
Another
still
massive
going.
wave.
Still going.
San Diego, we have a problem. And why is this now the trend that we're starting to see California under the water? Let's not forget at the end of 2023, we had this happen. Now we have this happening in San Diego. Some people speculate that this is the cause of the sea levels rising from global warming and climate change. Keep your eyes open and expect the unexpected. We're living in some strange times. Let me know y'all thoughts on the San Diego flood in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive content and hit that business email if y'all trying to work. So, did y'all hear about that?
Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to think, what to believe, what to eat, what to believe, what to do. You know, we got 13-month calendars, time don't exist, we got other dimensions. You know what I mean? What direction do you really want to go? What is the Earth? Is it really just round and all this shit like they say it is? Well, if you believe that, bro, then you probably haven't researched it, or you got a very closed mind. Because anybody with an open mind and that does a little bit of research, they're gonna start seeing that something isn't adding up. Ask yourself, how does water curve? And how does gravity affect water? Water will always go flat, dude. I've been on water all my life. I've never seen water curving. So where's the curve of the water on the Earth? How does it curve? Well, nope, wrong. You can't explain it. Sorry, I hate to say it like that. There's no explanation. You cannot explain water curving. Well, the gravity, bullshit. Gravity won't make water curve. So we can measure miles and miles, hundreds of miles of flat water. How? With the Earth's curving, eventually it's got to drop down. Eventually, you gotta see it curve. So, if you haven't got that far yet, you know what I mean? You're not researching it at least. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows.
If you take this freaking pad out right here, you see it?
Yes, sir.
See the pad?
Yes, sir.
Now, like I'm telling you, these don't need change, you understand?
Yes, sir.
These are fine. See how thick that is right there?
Yes,
If it needed to be changed, it would be way lower. Like it would be way closed down. So you got a lot of thickness right there. That's how much thickness you got right there. You understand?
Yes,
You
sir.
got plenty of time. But that's how you replace them. You replace it the same way you take it out. You understand?
Yes,
You
sir.
put it right back in the same exact way. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That's how you gonna do that. You're gonna put that bad boy in just like that. Boom. Your brakes have been replaced. You understand?
This the shit right here that I respect in the hood, you feel what I'm saying? This gangster. This a real stepper, you feel what I'm saying? Showing them little kids how to goddamn, they can make some bread and survive. Teaching them something, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all give me some feedback on this in the comments, man. Shout out my mixtapes. It's Kingdom's TV 804. I'm out.
If you take this.
So did y'all hear about them having a portal or an entrance to the underworld underneath a church in Mexico? What we're about to see is something that was never taught in school. We have portals or entrances to the underworld. Yeah, I said it right. Entrances to the underworld, and they're under a church. Isn't that ironic? The underworld entrance is under a church in Mexico. And what I'm thinking is the same way you can go in and out of this gate or this portal, something else can too. Yes, something else can too. Now, ready our eyes to see what y'all about to see. The gates to the underworld, right here, 4K. On the top, it say Diablo, and we know what that means. Let's just take a second to marinate in the thought that we really have gates to the underworld. Yeah, we living in some strange times. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this gate to the underworld in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive.
It is now being reported that one of the largest data leaks ever discovered has occurred. So here's how to check if you've been affected. Yesterday, researchers found that a massive 26 billion personal records had been exposed in what they called the mother of all breaches. With Zuck commenting, rookie numbers. This is the list of the companies affected, which include the likes of Twitter, LinkedIn, Dropbox, MyFitnessPal, Adobe, Canva, and the list goes on. The researchers claim that this breach is extremely dangerous and could prompt a tsunami of cybercrime, including identity theft and unauthorized access to your personal and sensitive accounts. Now, regardless if you care about any of these accounts listed, usernames and password combinations were found in the leak. So if you're using these same ones elsewhere, you are being advised to change them and use two-factor authentication. It is now being reported that one of the largest data...
All right. Love, Light, and Chaos. Murder, Death, Kill.
Talking to a young soldier, okay, and I meant what I said. We're so fucked up, God can't help us. If you choose to be an asshole, God doesn't tamper with that. That's what's happening in the black.
He get shot. He was shot in real life.
Wow, that's great. I gotta go back and look at that.
And I lived up the block from Pac when he got shot. I was on 48th. I lived on 48th between 8th and 9th.
Oh, he was living in New York at the time.
Yeah.
So when Marlon shot him, that was really him, though, at the end, right?
When Marlon shot him, what you mean?
And above the rim.
not sure. I have to see, but there was more to shoot. So they ended up cutting out stuff and taking stuff away. And
You do look like Tupac, though. I can't even count. What if that is? You look too much
Even
like
though
him.
death is not real, leaving is. Leaving is. You know, people act like death is real and I didn't even get to say goodbye. You'll see them again. But if you love them for real, they'll notice you and you won't notice them, or you'll notice each other. It's called heaven. I'm in heaven right now. That's how I can notice people that you don't. My shirt says what? I see ghosts. Lucky me. Because I'm in heaven. You know, I'm here. I'm in heaven. I appreciate every single thing that's around me. This is heaven to me. Even though death is not real.
That's real. This is definitely, it's a mindset, man. You gotta think of it as a mindset. You know, just being grateful to breathe. That's heaven right there, man. That's heaven right there. Just being able to breathe. That's heaven, man. Things would be a lot different if you couldn't breathe through your nose and out your mouth, man. So, hey.
Man, are you kidding me right now? Biblical angel caught on camera. Man, what? So basically these men were working on a regular day on their shift and thought they seen a UFO. But I thought out the box. These look just like the biblical angels. Look at the feathers. Look at the eye. Man, y'all cannot tell me this is not a biblical angel. Come on. There's so much stuff happening in the world and so much stuff coming to the light. It's just in our faces now. Like, I don't think you guys understand how scary this is getting. I'm not in fear because I know the truth. But once you wake up and really start seeing what's going on, it's just going to become regular to you guys, man. And it's ironic, I just dropped a video on this. But what do you guys think? Is this a UFO? Is it a biblical angel? Am I tripping? Even though I know I'm not. Let me know underneath. But other than that, keep your spirits clean, stay pure, stay meditated, and most of all, stay blessed. Tune in. I'm dropping more content. Lab made food.
It's so disturbing to see now.
Human remains found in the food. Let's get straight into it.
That's so disturbing.
So basically, experts are saying
Type stuff like this make me not even want to
human
eat.
teeth grounded up found in this food, human meat found in this food, and also
teeth
substances
in the food,
that we're not
in the
supposed to be
burgers,
eating. Look at this.
which linked it back to, was it not Wisconsin, Missouri or Wyoming, one of those states that's in the middle of nowhere, where they actually found human meat inside one of the processing plants at McDonald's. And they said, we're not sure how it's happened. Maybe somebody fell in there and they haven't reported it. But between McDonald's closing, the reports of the Japanese McDonald's tried to pass the buck, try to blame it on the Americans, saying, we got the food from the USA. It didn't come from here. And then they said, oh, you know what? That's probably somebody playing a prank. But they're closing a lot of branches down at McDonald's. And McDonald's traditionally, Nick, in the last 40, 50 years, has been one of the safest franchises you could buy. Because what they do is they do a very, very detailed demographic study of where you're going to put these McDonald's, about the income of the people, where they are, the population. They don't just put them randomly. They're very, very specific about where they are. So human meat in the McDonald's food, including children's teeth that have been ground up and put in there. Very disturbing.
But why?
But why? It's where they hide the bodies. That's what they're saying. You know how many children disappear every year? Where are they going to hide? Say there's 250,000 children disappear in America every year. Where are all the bodies? You know, most people, what are they going to do? Drive them along the highway? They always get discovered. They never bury them deep enough. You've got weather conditions.
That's where weather conditions too can, expose it.
Do you want to get closer in this
That's
video?
crazy, dude.
Is your third eye opening and people don't understand?
So they put it in the food, man. Where else can they hide the bodies? Put it in the food. Messed up.
Another Bible prophecy fulfilled. Let's get straight into it. So this is the desert in Saudi Arabia 2 weeks before this happens. This is not a coincidence. This isn't just everyday life, guys, okay? It's actually a prophecy which was said in Isaiah. Look at this Bible verse. And this isn't just the only thing that's going around.
Well, we could kill them all with self-replicating nanotech that turns organic material to dust.
Interesting. But what about changing the atmosphere to lower oxygen levels? Slow, but unstoppable.
That's stylish. Or we could poison the ocean so the water kills all life.
Yes, and we could alter the sun's rays to burn everything. A global heat storm to destroy all.
We shouldn't forget psychological warfare. We could create a global hallucination that drives humanity mad.
The world won't see us coming. Humanity's end.
And all while we stay in the shadows, invisible, all-powerful, untouchable. Well, we could kill them all with self-replicating nanotech that turns...
You gotta have an Android or something, because the iPhone ain't picking up like that. Just keeping a eye on it. Gotta have a good camera or something like that. Kind of like a dog. A little bit.
If you know, you know. Time to expose some more pizza files, if you know what I'm saying. Now, this is pure speculation, right?
We've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so much fun. Now, someone did. I was told that you were.
Okay, that wasn't weird at all. I actually heard other people talking about Jennifer Aniston's pizza parties. So they're going back and forth talking about Jennifer Aniston trying to get them to go out and have fun with her or go to her parties. Just pay attention to body language, gestures.
When Aniston will say to me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool, she'll be like, "You see?" And I'll be like, "No, you're right. This is great. This is great." And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, "I know something, Wednesday night if you want." I'll be like, "Come on, we just did that Saturday thing. We don't have to do too good."
I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30. So.
Yes, she can handle it. She can handle it. And her parties are incredible at her house, too.
Yeah. She does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza,
Wonderful pizza. All right, y'all are all like, whatever.
I know it's not just me. Those of you who know, you know.
How was the pizza? Was it good? Oh, what? Did he make it himself? Pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he does. 5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was excellent. Amal's was.
So I wonder why she told him to be quiet. 5 different kinds, 6 different kinds, that kind of sounds familiar.
One lady was like, "How many cheeses, Jerry?" Jerry was like, 7 different cheeses. 7 different cheeses. People were eating the fucking pizza going crazy. "Oh my God, I taste the cheeses, Jerry."
taste the cheeses. They brought me my piece of pizza. I took a bite. I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Took my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Wait till you taste the lettuce.
He didn't just say what I think he said, did he? So somebody said he said, I told my wife, baby, listen.
Took my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Took my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Took my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it.
Okay, I'm not hearing it. Now here's the thing, y'all. It's all speculation, right? It's just a conspiracy, right? I know. We're all crazy, right? If you know, you know. Time to expose.
It's strange how they was like talking about pizza like this. Like, okay, pizza's good, but to be talking about it like this, I go to an extreme and then get mad or whatever about some pizza is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So it's definitely something fishy going on.
People were eating the fucking pizza going crazy. Oh my God, I taste the cheeses, Jerry. I taste the cheeses. They brought me my piece of pizza. I took a bite. I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Took my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. People were eating the fucking pizza going crazy.
No. This is a pizza.
Funny story. I was pretty hungry because I'd stayed up for 3 days making this vision board. And so I got pizza and I ate it. So inaccurate statement on your part that it's only pictures of you.
No. This is
Federal Bureau of Investigation Intelligence Bulletin. What? This is crazy. These people are sick. Wow. And this about the federal, the FBI.
The people rise up and decide to take back their sovereignty and do something about their lives and quit waiting for government.
Like, what would your last meal be?
Oh, brother, probably a fully loaded deep dish pizza. I love all kinds of pizza.
Yeah.
Hillary, you are next. Name the most mischievous thing Chelsea did as a teenager in the White House.
My answer was order pizza, and here's what I mean by that.
Chelsea, your mother often babysits for you. What does she do that you don't approve of?
Pizza for lunch and dinner every day.
I think the ultra-wealthy and the high class among us are infatuated with symbolism. And since probing into this issue, I now see the world with new eyes. Because for better or worse, I've opened a doorway in my mind which now notices their motifs. Q infamously said, their symbolism will be their downfall. But does this still feel true for anyone? Is it possible their symbology is more for us than them? A vehicle of sorts, driving us to change the way we think, or to, quote, reset into new paradigms. All I'm saying is, I didn't used to think this way, and I sometimes find it difficult to see how it's an improvement. I used to be able to watch a Disney movie, for example, without picking up on the endless Masonic emblems strewn throughout, or the blatant metaphors, in the case of Pinocchio, to a kind of Epstein Island. Sometimes I wish I could close the door, but I know I can't. I've discovered something new. This is the patterns of the cabal.
Definitely some wicked, strange stuff going on, man. In this just Hollywood or whatever you want to call it. Hollyweird. Hollyweird.
You want the whole box? Really?
Well, no, not
all right,
the whole box.
All right.
you ever get into an astral projection, don't do this. Astral projection is a surreal experience where your consciousness separates from your physical body. During astral projection, it's essential to move slowly and cautiously to avoid triggering negative experiences. For example, if you try to fly through the astral realm at high speeds, you might find yourself feeling overwhelmed and panicked as the scenery blurs past you. If you begin to panic during astral projection, you can manifest negative thoughts and experiences that can quickly turn the experience sour. For instance, if you suddenly become afraid of the astral realm and start to imagine frightening scenarios, those scenarios can quickly become reality. As a result, you may find yourself trapped in a dark and foreboding place. To prevent these negative consequences, it's crucial to remain calm and grounded during astral projection.
If you want to master astral projection and experience it yourself, check out the Astral Atlas. It contains our premier guide, our astral state activation tape, and more. Find it in our profile.
Alright, my good people, we're gonna end it off right there, man. Yes, the video has came to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, learned something from it, got something from it. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Alright, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.